So I came to my mighty chariot of fire, the Citroen Nemo, last night, and I had no heaters whatsoever, no blower motor working. Absolutely diddly squat when I turned the controls, like so. So I checked all the fuses, there was nothing wrong with those last night in the dark, which was great fun. And then today I have stripped the glove box out and a couple of other bits. It's very, very easy to do. It's just the glove box, this pipe, and then the actual motor itself. But before I did that, I checked for power at the plug for the motor, which is this one here, which is orange wire and a brown. Simply checking for 12 volts. Put my multimeter into those, turned the switch to all 4 positions, and I got 12 volts or battery voltage in each location. That also told me that my resistor was working. Should you have only got 12 volts on position 4 or nothing at all, the next thing you would check would be the heater motor resistor, which is this bit here. You can remove this, check the connector block for any signs of melting. They've got a nasty habit of melting. In my case that hadn't happened, and of course I already knew the resistor was good because I was getting 12 volts across all 4 speeds. And the resistor is this black part here. That can be removed very cheaply. It's source parts from eBay for next to nothing. But that wasn't the case for me. I had everything up to the motor working and no motor working. So we pulled the motor. It's the original equipment Denso motor. I'd imagine it's the original one to the van. And the van's now done 163, nearly 164,000 miles. So I think it's done quite well. I don't particularly use the fan very much, aside from heating the windscreen. Don't tend to have it on at all in the summer, and very, very little in the winter, apart from clearing the screen. So I managed to fix this. It was very simple, and they very kindly provide you with a little viewing channel so you can see the brushes, sorry, and the rotor down there. So I shall show you how I cleaned those. So through this handy little viewing hole in the motor, you can see the brushes either side of that rotor, and you can see that the rotor is quite nice and clean copper now. In order to clean that up as best I could, just used a small file. I'll try and do this. Inserted it in here like so. So it's kind of between the brush and the rotor, and then just actually turned the motor by hand whilst keeping a bit of pressure on the file, in order to file the face of the rotor, clean the copper face. And that has, if I can get it in view, Android phone, there we go. But you can see that pretty much has cleaned it up. It was all very black, very sort of you can see some black on there still. I might go over it a second time, but yeah, cleaned that, plugged it back in, and it's working on all 4 speeds again. So that is something you might be able to get away with on your own vehicle. Thanks for watching.